Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Afternoon, YouTube. Something we haven't seen here for a while. A little rain. Seems to be coming down pretty good. So, just wanted to share that with you. Like I say, it has not rained here for quite a few days. So, that'll cool it off a little bit too. I think it was up to around 86. It's right now it's 77 out there, so it has already cooled it off quite a bit. So maybe back with more, don't know. I may try to do one of those mods on that transmitter just to see what happens with it. See if it actually works to do what cure the problem or not. Guy's getting a little wet there riding with that lawnmower. Ooh, well. Anyway, like I say, may do that. I may bring you back. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. So, see you in a little bit, maybe. Alright, you've seen the rain. It was exciting, wasn't it? It did flood the street like it usually does there on O'Brien Street. Nobody seemed to had a problem with it though. Everybody made it through. So today we're going to do something completely different, and instead of watching glue dry on cardboard, we're going to watch paint dry. Isn't that exciting? I figured you guys would like that. What it is, I wanted to add binding posts to the AC output here from my Variac. I have a plug that I use normally to do that, but that's not what I wanted. I want some binding posts with banana plugs, so I can put that in there just like I do on the DC, and use the AC off of that for whatever. But the problem with that is I want them to be yellow, and I have, I bought a pack of red and black, but I went on eBay and started looking for yellow ones. I thought, well, if they got red and black, sure they got yellow ones. They have them, but they are expensive. So what I'm going to do is paint a red and a black one yellow. I have paint that's cheaper than buying them, and I may end up buying some banana plugs with yellow, or then again I have these also in red and black, so I may just paint the shells of those yellow. That would be easy enough to do. And I have a yellow clip lead that I can use for the alligator ends, so just need a little yellow wire, which I think I actually even have. So everything should be hunky-dory once I get these done, so let's get to it. Well, now we have the first coat on. Have the places where I was holding with the hemostats, I'll have to go back over that. There's some of those over there, there's some over there, and I just realized I forgot that one. I have to take that one apart and do that one also. But anyway, naturally the black doesn't cover as well as the red does, so, but that will be remedied in the second coat. I think two coats should do it just fine, I think. So you can see there's the black one right there. So, anyway, we will bring you back once we get these done. Alright, we've got the second coat on most everything. Got this one, and this one's got to have second coat. That's the one I forgot to do. Here's the others right here after two coats. Might be a little bit of a touch up on the black one there, but doesn't look too bad. Probably going to let these dry overnight before I do anything else with them. just don't want to mess with them anymore. Like I say, I've got that done, and I think that's about it. So unless I have something else to bring you back for, I'll probably come back. One more thing I had to add. I took the bypass off of there. It was wrapping around the edge of that, and it kept coming unsticky. So I kept pushing it back, and it would keep coming undone. So I'm going to do one with the new labels, and I'll make sure that it doesn't go around the wraparound. So the ones that don't wrap around like that, they seem to stick fine. So that's what we'll plan on doing to that. So we'll do that. I'll bring you back when I do that, but it probably won't be right now. So we'll see how this looks in the morning when it dries, and then maybe go ahead and do another coat for the binding post and the banana plugs. That ought to do that. Alright, this morning we're finishing up this project. As you can see, I have the binding post mounted here, and I think they'll work just fine. They are connected, everything's set up, ready to go. These do unscrew like the other ones to connect wires to if you want to that way, and so works really nice. I like it. So we will get the other things done. I got the these done. They're ready to go, be mounted, but I don't have any wires right now. I need some yellow wire. I thought I had wire, but I don't have any yellow wire, so could use white. It's not a big deal. But anywho, if I use white or yellow, whatever I do, I'll make those when I get time. When I get the raw materials, this will be the other ends of them. I could use the clip lead wire, but it would be kind of short, and I just don't think that's a good idea anyway. So it's a little bit thin. I'd like to use the same kind of wire used for those leads. I think it was 20 gauge. That's plenty. So I'll do that when I get to it, and if not, I won't. Well, I think it turned out really well. I like it. So I'm going to get off here and go back to the other camera. One last thing before I close this out. I thought I might better test it. I don't have the yellow leads ready, but I do have these red and black ones. They work just the same. Just because they're the wrong color doesn't matter. You turn on that and see what we get. Okay, there's 6.2 on the 1 meter, 5.9 on the other. That's not too off. Take it up a little bit more. I think I got 20 volt range on this. So 12.4 on there, 12.10 on the other one. Close enough. .6, 18.9. That's pretty close. Anyway, it's in the ballpark. That's all I wanted, and those binding posts do work, and that was how I have to check that out. And that's ought to do it for here. So let me get back to the other camera. Alright, now you have seen the entire project in its entirety. I think the binding posts turned out alright. They're not perfect. If I'd thought about it, I would have spray painted them. I have spray paint that I use for the AC panel, the yellow. I still had that. That would have been better, but I didn't do that. So I did it this way. It's fine. It works. And as you can see, they do put out voltage, which is always an important thing. That was the main thing, was make sure I could get some voltage out of them if I needed to for whatever. So now you have a pretty complete power supply system there off the Variac. You have DC up to what, 50 volts, AC up to 150. You have don't have the high voltage yet, but I've been working on that, or not working on it, but thinking about it. So gonna tackle that next, not right at the moment, but that will be the next thing I do to the bench wiring, supply, whatever you want to call it. So you guys, it is a partially overcast day here in Seymour. It was sunny earlier. I think it's clouds, but they're just the big puffy clouds. So, oops, I scared that bird when I did that. Anyway, like I say, you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.